just good things happen when Wagner gets the basketball, Coach.
It's amazing, isn't it? Knows the game. They start calling them Dirk. Nice cut again. Bounce pass from his own.
This is frame.
He sure does. He's now an assistant at Princeton, and he could fill a lane up. A little stacked look.
Switch off over to Pascal. Jump shot. Yes, that's a three.
All game. Villanova going to stay home with shooters.
Brunson's first shot is long. A chance to reload. No, a set up corner. And that three is good. Pascal. Brunson. Able to set up Spellman. He's got another three.
And they just called out.
Yeah. To the lineup here, along with Gillespie for the Wildcats.
And they get injuries which enable guys to get a lot better, a lot more time. Another roll back into deeper rotation. He's the confident stroker, DiVincenzo.
You're not
How
kidding.
about that? Right back to man, it looks like. A little triangle look they like to run. Empty side and a late ball screen.
Brunson.
Always under control.
Got Vic on him. Gets the pass to the far corner. And Bridges hits another one. Already set. Kansas gets the basket underneath by Vic. First basket in over 3 minutes. Mikhailuk with the assist.
And you can just see now they're really not into pressure on the ball. In some ways they feel it's over. Like says he loves that little hesitant. Look at this give. Big fella.
San Antonio. What a shot. That was at the top of the backboard.
He can finish around that rim. What's interesting with Larry Brown,
Of course, used to coach right here in San Antonio. Coached Kansas to a championship in '88.
And a big Jay Wright guy, too, because nice. Look at that.
Wow.
He has eyes.
Rim. Keenan Evans, who's put up much better numbers in the second half compared to the first half in this tournament. Isolation. Back in by Brunson. Kick. Spelling between Amari into a set. Texas Tech opened the day 4 of 7 from the field. They've made 2 of their last 9 from the outside.
Well, they like the high pick and roll. They do pop quickly, as they just saw with Pascal.
Brunson. No look feed. A perfect dime to.
Much easier. Let's see if Texas Tech can figure out the spaced offense of Villanova and try to clamp down on them a little bit.
Smith and Culver, the highest freshman scoring duo in Texas Tech history. Spellman going home. That's 12 minutes.
Little screen and go. There you go.
Texas Tech trying to make its move. Knocked away by Pascal. 2-on-1 opportunity. Booth lays it in.
And a little sip with the lip.
It's the 43rd all-time meeting. Villanova 22-20 against the Mountaineers, and the Wildcats control the tip.
And watch this matchup at the point guard with Carter and Brunson. Fabulous.
Brunson on the drive. The corner pop goes. Harris right back to him. Can't get that to drop. And a long rebound to Brunson. Brunson moving ahead, spins. Bridges sets the feet. Step back three.
Nice work by Brunson.
DiVincenzo, Pascal, Bridges, Spellman, and Brunson, the 5 on the floor for Villanova.
They've had good success with that pass over the top of the 3 first defenders by West Virginia.
Konate back in, along with Carter, West, Allen, and Bolden. Back in. Passes out of it. Spellman on target, a 3.
Help out. And Brunson just understands how to play the point guard in a lot of different ways.
Brunson gives it up. Pascal. That's a man's chance.
Along with Spellman and the Wildcats. 6th consecutive NCAA appearance for them. 13 of the last 14 years they've been here.
And look at Villanova. Nobody in the lane except Brunson.
Here he goes. The bump into Key and outside for Spellman. And that's a 3.
That's their offense.
Here comes Sexton across the lane. Misses the deuce. It's Bridges inside.
But I like it. I like his aggressiveness, not settling. He had a wide open 3, but took the ball all the way to the rack.
DiVincenzo. three. After another. It's a drive by Key. It's a rebound inside. Snatched by Spellman. Ahead, Booth.
But they actually staged a comeback. Nearly won that game.
Dana?
Guys, Avery Johnson was telling his team the Nova defense is not that good. That it's actually them making it look better because Alabama's standing around on offense, obviously working differently on that last possession.
Oh, Bridges!
It's been a nice 5-minute run here by Radford. They easy could have gone south, and good point. But Mike Jones and this team plays hard. They play together.
And over the last few possessions, you've seen the kind of defense that they're noted for.
Yeah.
Spinner by Bridges.
But, I mean, what can you do against that?
Good. And Radford defense can get them in the ball game. I'm not quite sure Radford offense can overtake Villanova.
Spellman with the board.
And the problem is when you get out and get on those three-point shooters, this is exactly what happens. The pump fake and away they go.
Outside Bridges. That is a three.
That's great defense by Gillespie.
All these bigs can dribble, can't they, for Villanova?
Well, they can all dribble. They can all shoot the three. They all move their feet pretty well. That's why they can switch so effectively on defense, because just about anybody out there on the court can guard any of the other team's players out on the court.
Approaching the 16-minute mark here of the second half. Brunson gets it inside. Pascal is there. This is over Polite.
Remember that Jay Wright said that his guys actually celebrated winning the Big Ten championship, or excuse me, the Big East championship, that before they just sort of shook hands and was nothing to them.
Pascal got it.
And Booth comes the other way.
And this is what the guards have to engage in the defensive boards, Gus. The 2 games against Providence, Villanova has given up 33 offensive rebounds. That can't happen in this game this evening.
Brunson backing down Cartwright again. Cross-court. Pascal steps into a three. And pure. With an NBA scout today, he said Bridges is definitely a top 20 pick. They don't know if he can fill out enough. But he's changing people's minds.
Listen.
Turner leads in. Strong. Lewis. Pascal again, his 11th rebound. Bridges, the dagger. Gets the NCAA's automatic bid as the Big East champion. Brunson. Inside Spellman. Jump hook and the freshman. Baldwin scored a career-high 32, and Tyler Wideman, the senior, with the game winner. Wideman, Spellman in the circle, and the tap control by Villanova. Mikal Bridges, first shot of the game, and he's not messing. Pascal steps into a three and hits. Finds Thompson, lefty jump shot, way short. Here comes Jalen Brunson. The kick, Spellman, a three.
Rousey, clever, getting organized.
Rousey with 20, 5 of 10 from the three-point line, 6 of 12 overall. Booth for three.
How about that?
Back and forth.
On the floor. And this is, they got to make sure they get back, collapse into a defense. And this team will attack.
DiVincenzo gets it in the front court to Bridges.
Good ball move, gets an open look.
Brunson, double team to the corner, skips it. Pascal for three.
How about that? And that kid.
It's amazing to watch young guys that can really play.
It is.
Villanova can play.
And I'm looking at Brunson. He just has a great feel of pace and what they need to do. Look at this. Drive, draw, get a guy, 2 people, and let your big man.
And here's Blair. The lefty fires. Boy, he does need it. He's had a tough start. Georgetown is 0 for 7 from behind the arc. A lot of that is Blair. Gillespie with the reverse. There wasn't just the three-point shooting by Bridges. As DiVincenzo jumps the lane. Pass intended for Govan. Had a mismatch there with DiVincenzo, and running the floor is rewarded. The hoop as Govan hits it. Georgetown had 10 misses in a row over 6 minutes before that field goal by Jesse Govan. Govan has 13 now. Under a minute to go. And Nova in complete control here. Brunson gives it up. Old school. Little jump stop. Strong each and every game. Learning his personnel and learning his style as well, how he wants to go.
And remember what he's done over his career, not as just as a player, but as a coach as well. 15, 16 years learning from other head coaches in the NBA. So he understands patience. He understands what it takes to now have a, you're within 10. You got to keep it going.
Pascal, a couple of ball fakes. Underneath is Antoine Walker, the freshman.
Say what you want. Most of the time when Govan touches the basketball, good things happen. And yeah, he did miss that shot, but it gave Walker a chance to go in for the offensive putback.
8 points from Walker, getting extended run here today in the absence of Marcus Derrickson.
And run into a buzzsaw like Villanova on their floor. What potentially could be the last game for the Killer Bees, Brunson and Bridges.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit more inspired basketball by the Wildcats.
DiVincenzo, long-range three, got it. Here, right? It feels like there's a substitution.
Something being set up here.
Yeah, Brunson and Bridges, they come off together. Well, they'll be thrilled to have both of them back. Unlikely, maybe one back. Brunson, you never know, but what an impact.
And a foul. Foster got him.
Aaron Pascal was going to give him space because he didn't want to get beat off the dribble. So as soon as he saw Pascal kind of back up a little bit, he lined up the 3-ball, just not able to knock it in.
After no turns in 10 minutes, Villanova's turned it over twice in the last 3 sequences. Pascal goes reversal and uses the glass.
And that's the timing aspect right there by Phil Booth by not playing.
Poor pass by Ballard. Epperson was not in position for that alley-oop.
Yeah, but it wasn't a good decision, that is.
Booth, who electrically attacked the 10. He's got 11. Pascal. Booth. Bridges, count it, that's a 3.
Working on his jump shot and some of his range, but he can penetrate and break it down off the dribble.
Phil Booth knocks down the 3. Short, March clears the board, brings it down, and it's stolen by Pascal. DiVincenzo lays it in.
His body and go to work.
First 2 for him. Strus. This is his first shot of the second half. Here's Brunson. Nova working around. Pascal will pull up from 3. Got it. Any favor by turning the basketball over. And another 3 by Spellman. 5. He'll pull. In and out. Pascal. Back to the zone. Go the Blue Demons. Open 3. Brunson for Bridges.
Ability to potentially draw in contact or re-angle himself to go to the other side of the basket to try and avoid that, but in ways be able to have an awareness of someone coming from behind.
Took his time, made sure he got one defender out of the way by using his body to shield, and then found his man with a bounce pass.
Amari Spellman, big man can shoot it, and does in a triple time. Najee Marshall back the other way. Numbers for Xavier. Makira with a bounce. Gooden shovels it off from Marshall, who can't hit. Back and forth they go. Cal Bridges now. Gillespie's open, and he knocks down a three to put Villanova.
That Spellman was going to not only run the floor, but be able to identify that pass.
A backdoor line for Bridges, who is able to put it in.
Really done a 180-degree turn in three-point shooting began the season. One is 25.
Here Canton. Good defense outside from the freshman Cosby Roundtree. DiVincenzo will try it. That is 10 first-half threes for.
You go to the basket, of course you got to make the free throw.
First one they've missed today on their 15th try.
Villanova looking for some spacing right now.
Shot clock down to 5. It's Brunson driving into the lane, leaves it off. And Cosby Roundtree able to beat. He's into double figures now. A 7-point game with 5.5 left. Brunson back to Marshall in. Gillespie goes by Scruggs. And a finger roll for the freshman. Haskell, Spellman, and Bridges, all 4 fouls for Villanova.
And I would expect to see Villanova go to some kind of zone if they can build this lead out.
DiVincenzo again in rhythm.
J.P. McCura saves it. So DePaul is not going to be a pushover because they match up pretty well for Xavier. Depends on their mental state as well.
Well, it looks like Villanova's happily back on track after dropping 2 of 3 against St. John's and Providence as they deal with these injury issues.
What a place to do it, too.
Pascal.
Terrific class. So
remember, they're without Emmett Holt, who averaged 13 a game and 5 rebounds. He's out with an abdominal
strength around the rim.
Bridges. He'll take a jumper.
Look at this hustle low.
Brunson. New shot clock for the Wildcats. Spellman.
A really nice cut.
Extra pass, Spellman, and 1.
Boy, that is get their legs, get their confidence, keep the house on their side.
The Friars need this one.
And boy, you want poise, and who has it better than this kid dribbling here? Nice.
49-39, 10-point lead, largest of the game for Providence against the number 3 team in America. Backdoor Bridges.
Now they're going to look for it.
Lewis picked up. Fowler mid-range. Samuels with the board. Runs it the other way. Off the dribble. To the cup. Kicks it out. Spellman. Top of the key. And hits.
And it may not, you know, one thing I'm seeing from St. John's right now, Andrew, I was a little concerned what their energy would be like. I mean, they have to such a big emotional win, but, you know, that's not Chris Mullen's way to get big emotional, and his guys have come out with a workmanlike attitude to start this game.
Gillespie for 3. It's good. Gillespie with his 3rd.
Trying to make a play. I don't like that at all. I think it's a big mistake.
And Pons' 3 was blocked, so a wasted possession for St. John's. DiVincenzo fakes the 3. 15-footer is good.
DiVincenzo. Steps into a J. Long rebound. Picked up by Bridges. New shot clock. Brunson. Drives baseline on the move. Kicks baseline. Here's Spellman. In and out dribble. Gets there. Lost it on the way up. Gets it back. Spellman. 3. Big fella. 6 feet. Carrington with 10. Super Bowl Sunday in Philadelphia, folks. Big game coming up later. We got a big game right here now. Brunson. Pascal back in. A 3, and it's good. I guess he's all right. 68-63. Brunson, always patient. Spellman, another 3.
The officials really couldn't see it, but it impacted Spellman enough to push him back to get that right jump hook off.
Angel is frustrated. He can't get touches. Spellman, another three. Big fella.
Look at Jalen Brunson, slowing it down. They're not in the rush offensively.
Seton Hall wanted to take Villanova into deep waters. The #1 team in the nation can take a punch and fight back.
Well, they play confidently, don't they?
Sure do. 87 points per game. The top offensive teams, really good from outside. That is having to redefine themselves with the injury to Martin Krompel, similar to how they had to refigure things out last year when they lost Mo Watson midseason.
Right, terrible loss. He was such an impactful player for them. So good at screening, getting to the rim, and became athletic as heck. That's one of his favorites. Dribble by, don't hand it off.
The shot clock down to 2 out of the corner. It's Spellman burying a 3.
Everybody. It was interesting to see Creighton earlier take advantage of the mismatch on Brunson. See if they continue to do it. He ended up on Heckman. Open middle.
Pascal. And Villanova is getting it going from outside after the injury to Martin Krompel.
A pretty good move, I would say. Strategic. So. What a career this kid's going to have.
Out of Australia, 41 in blue. Brunson backing his way to the lane. Look at the bounce from Brunson. And Cosby Roundtree the beneficial.
Possessions, you got to out-scrap them. All those little things that give you an opportunity at the other end. And then, as you noted, be there on the shot, make it as tough as you can. So many weapons, though.
DiVincenzo. Bucket. They're now 3 shy of the...
Shooting over 50% from beyond the arc. And he is a guy who can definitely stretch defenses as bigs have to come out and guard him.
His first shot of the game is true. Nova getting into their offense, and Brunson wants to post up Howard. Kicks it. Pascal for 3. Yes.
This is Alpha Diallo. Step back. Too strong. Brunson. Crossover. Drops it down. And laying it in is the... And after 8 minutes of being on the bench, Kyron Cartwright is checked back in for Providence.
Ed Cooley going to gamble a little bit, recognizing that his offense has gone south. They need an injection of energy and intelligence.
Bridges, the ball fake, the drive, left hand. 9 minutes left in this game.
Both teams utilizing some size and length against the opponent's point guard. Mikal Bridges has been guarding Cartwright, and you saw Jackson guarding Brunson. Both size advantage and length advantage.
5 on the shot clock. Brunson, Bridges, wide open 3 from the corner. Got it. 12 points, all on 3s.
And you see Villanova walking it up. They're definitely trying to milk some clock subtly, but intentionally.
Look at that look.
Brunson. Always the quick pace, the quick jack if they get it. Play with a lot of confidence, this team. Brunson. Slicing. Kick. DiVincenzo keeps on firing. They don't mind. Hit is great. Attention to detail. Crossover. Patel can't get it to drop. Knocked to the outside. Carlton got a piece of it. Popped up in the air. Brunson claims it for Villanova. Brunson lobs it up. Oh! A special goal. Great feel for the game. You're right. Timing. You'll see him walk the ball up sometime. We haven't seen the change of speeds because the zone has had its impact in that area. But he is so deceptive. They stayed on the floor. DiVincenzo. Book it. It's a 3. Anderson. Off the back of the iron. Offensive board. Larrier. That won't go. And the rebound is Spellman for Villanova. Nova is shooting 73% of the second half. DiVincenzo is low. We saw that against St. John's.
It'll be a heck of a matchup. Govan and Spellman. Jalen Brunson.
They string it out on the ball screen. Spellman very active. He can step out and make threes on the pick and pop.
Here's Booth. Nova concerned down. By the way, he's got 402 wins now. As head coach of Villanova, 11 away from the all-time lead, Ty and Alexander Severance.
That matches his search, 402. How about this knockdown? Joshua Langford, those kids are really talented, and don't count them out. A couple of missteps of late, but Michigan looked pretty impressive as well in their win against Garland.
Mr. Behan. Back to Bridges. Strokes the three. Bridges has got 6. Here comes the press.
Always looking to attack.
Here's Booth. He'll pull up.
Got it. I guess his leg's okay. Well, they're systematic, aren't they?
Inside, Walker's shot rejected by Bridges.
Look at the numbers here. Gonna get an open look.
Booth, the 3. Got it! Best assist to turnover ratio in the conference. Govan, the turn, no. Here comes Booth. 2 minutes until the half. DiVincenzo.
Career high 6.
Mosley rejected by Crosby.
Now you see the step and go, DiVincenzo. Look at this. This is a little mismatch now.
Brunson got the big man out on him.
He's doing a little day. Oh, unselfish.
Give it to DiVincenzo.
Ahmed taking. Tough shot. Controlled by Jalen Brunson.
St. John's getting there. They just can't finish it.
Brunson into the trees. Kicks it away. Eric Pascal, the 3.
It's the offensive rebound. Otherwise, I had the Villanova defense kind of back on their heels.
Brunson after the fake. Eric Pascal carries it. That's
Johns. And maybe they're not as accurate as Chris Mullen would like them to be, but he cannot argue with the effort. His guys keep fighting.
DiVincenzo now 8 straight games in double figures. Brunson, pretty pass to Spellman.
See, back in those days, Julius Erving, Artis Gilmore, they wouldn't have made it.
Owen
goes that approach.
rattles out. DiVincenzo buries his 3rd from deep. Brunson fakes the handoff.
Nice.
Pretty pass. Better finish.
You wouldn't have ragu on your Italian food.
Yes.
No,
I grew up with it.
did you? Well,
Cheap and tasty.
I had Franco American at the camp.
He is on fire.
As they are now.
Good size for point guard, 6'3".
He and Marshall are going to be good players.
Bridges.
Late. Brunson checking out exactly what Jay wants run over here.
Pascal. He'll take a jump.
I'm saying that's just a simple ball.
Bridges curling. Oh, and he jams it with 2.
Talk about value of the ball.
Villanova averages only 10 turnovers a game. Booth has been hot.
Yeah, that's that corner jumper you're going to get.
And it makes it so much more difficult to get them the ball off that cross.
Here's Brunson. And Pascal from distance again. It's called for that personal. He'll sit down, and in comes Dante DiVincenzo. Brunson trying to shake hell. Phil Booth. And Nova can't miss. Forward.
And you see, that's a conscious effort by Brunson to take advantage of the guards of Marquette, even though he's not much bigger.
How about that dish? Minneapolis.
DiVincenzo from distance knocks it down.
Brunson,
Drop ball, the round tree.
10-inch advantage, but nevertheless kicked it back out to Marcus Howard, and that's what Jay Wright fears. You know, the offensive rebounds and kick it out when the defense is sucked into the paint.
Minute till the half. Look at that dime.
Marquette 9 big points, Nova none.
Yeah, two guys that'll come off the Marquette bench to give them a lift, Theo John and Jamal Cain, as far as points are concerned. I'm sorry, Greg Elliott and Jamal Cain.
Brunson, good look at DiVincenzo as he rocked the rim. And hoping that Rousey can get warm. It's been a horrible night for them. As he loses it, DiVincenzo turns it into points.
Solid at St. John's, too. With a great field understanding. Great jump in the passing lane.
DiVincenzo lost control off the fingertips of Spellman. Gets it back for three. Good.
That's what they do, too. That's
37.
He had a little pose after that knockdown. A little confident stroke.
Said he transferred from GW as DiVincenzo tries to answer and does.
How do you...
Off the screen by Fowler. You better be careful with that. And a steal by Villanova. Brunson high step. Leaves it for Pascal.
Boy, they are... But Martin realizing he could take advantage of size. Nice pass. Oh, my goodness. Clever.
Paul has played a good schedule this year as well. They've played 5 teams from the Power Conference schools. Now, they lost all 5, but they've been in a bunch of those games.
They've been in to win the game against Oregon. They lost to Northwestern, who is really good, even though they struggled a little bit this year by 2 points. So they're much better. There's no doubt.
DiVincenzo hits his second three.
And now the ball got sent from side to side. That was a bad pass. That was a terrible pass.
And Villanova on the break. Brunson kicks it out. A wide open Booth in transition.
Drive. Don't give him a 3.
Cyrus on the drive. No goaltending. 3-on-1 to Pascal. Georgetown didn't really play anybody in the non-conference other than Syracuse, and they had that game and then lost it in overtime. Brunson, DiVincenzo on the floor.
The problem is, like, that game for Boise State tonight is so big they can't lose to Colorado State, who's not bad, but that would hurt them on the RPI.
And former DePaul head coach Jerry Wainwright, part of that Fresno State transition out there with Rodney Terry.
My man Jerry Wainwright, we go back a long way to 5-star camp when we were young.
17-point lead for Villanova, have not trailed here tonight. Wildcats have hit 15 threes, and Brunson off a 20-point victory over Temple. And Spellman scored a career-high 27, had 8 boards against the Owls.
Villanova very patient in their offense. They're going to get the shot they want.
And this guy is red hot. Right. That jumper, no good by Bowie. Brunson dropping dimes. That one to DiVincenzo. Perfect. Foreman knocks down that jumper, and the good thing is, hey, look, he's graduating in May.
Yes, he is, and he's an excellent student. Great pitch ahead. Samuels, they really need one of those guys to step up and be a 7th guy in their rotation.
Bridges, that was too easy.
Low in this hostile crowd.
Yes.
Getting a little bit of motivation.
The Pride showing some pride. They're on a 7-0 run. Brunson, the kick out. DiVincenzo. Man, that hurts. Gusteve missed another easy one. Here comes Brunson. Round tree rocks the rim. Good look. And Gusteve blew another bunny. DiVincenzo. And the Cats are off.
Bridges had to drive it to his left, and he got bailed out with a foul late clock.
We've yet to see one of those middle drives that you've talked about.
Not yet. No, you saw one. Brunson got to the rim. He did it from the top of the key. Here, he'll just back you down.
Kick out. Spellman knocks it down. He kind of had to light him up to get a little bit of vigor out of the Temple Owls, and they've come out in the same fashion in the first 9 minutes of this game. DiVincenzo. Oh, my goodness.
Good defense, better offense.
13-0 run. They're standing. Double came. Brunson gave it up for Spellman.
To the foul line, you're not stopping him because he has good lift on his jump shot. He leans back a little bit. Nothing DiVincenzo can do.
Fran Dunphy said during shoot-around that the mask was bothering him a little bit after a nose injury last week in terms of his shot, but tonight it does not seem to be doing it.
If it's bothering you, take it off.
Medical advice from Dan Dockett.
I'm just telling you. I mean, hey, look.
Brunson, great find down low for two and scored on against Spellman.
Absolutely. That was so good my teeth popped out.
Is that right?
Yes. Look at this. Nobody back.
DiVincenzo for two.
Over the past 5 seasons. DiVincenzo, the three. Here's Brunson who grabs the board. Nice look. Good look to DiVincenzo, and he dunks it home.
Ball with that double team, and not only that, but swung it to the right side, so Villanova had to go a long way to retreat to try to find the shooter.
Brunson, good look, and shot in the dunk by
Villanova team. The last thing you want to do is turn the basketball over. The sound not bad. They only turn it over 10 times a game, so they want to make sure they keep that number at least around 10 or less.
Brunson, no look pass, DiVincenzo. Thanks, goaltending.
There's a switch too, but Bridges can handle that.
Top of the key, three.
It's nice when a guy like Bridges at 6'6" can cover a point guard.
DiVincenzo the drive. It's a block by Stoops. Oh, foul. Shot is rejected. And here comes Brunson. DiVincenzo, left hand, lays it in.
That was just a fabulous bounce pass.
The drop.
And that tempo's going to pick up just a touch.
Here's Brunson, he'll pull. Give it up to Johnson.
It's a little bit of a half weave that they like to run. They like to look for a little bit of a slip cut to the basket.
Bridges lays it in.
V.org/donate. Whatever you can do goes directly to cancer research.
What a program Jay Wright has built at Villanova.
Hachimura fumbles, recovers, and then throws it away.
Well, Gonzaga has turned the ball over like crazy.
Booth, and it'll go.
Are not going to go an entire game without getting their offense going, as good as Villanova can be defensively. So Villanova has to be tough and run good offense. They have to continue to get scores. I was going to say scores and stops, but scores.
Brunson. Bridges. Yes. Brunson driving on Larson. Threads the needle inside to Bridges.
But we decided to do, everybody's fun to have a beer with after they win. It's the guys who would still be a really good time to have a beer with after they lose. But the problem is none of the guys on the list would pick up the check.
Well, and none of them lose very often either, so they're not used to doing this kind of thing. You saw the honorary captain, of course, is Jim Valvano. This is the
right there. 4-minute segments, baby. This is how we organize an upset. Heavily favored Villanova. Boys out west said by about 14 points, and gotta like the way the Hawks are playing.
Booth's got 13. Nick Robinson, short.
Here we go. Shot fake. Coach Knight would love this, wouldn't he?
Bridges knocks down a team foul for Villanova. St. Joe's
Still with one foul to give before we get some automatic free throws.
What you love about, one of the things you love about Jalen Brunson is he just runs the offense, orchestrates it, moves the ball, and can get his own. Watch him in the post now.
Shot clock winding down through a double team to the corner. Amari Spellman hits a three. That three's off the mark for the freshman Anthony Longthread. St. Joe's has gone cold. It's a 9-0 Villanova run. And they are up by double digits coming up on 1 minute to go in the first half. Spellman tries another. Yes, from the opposite.
That's the way this team is. Extremely balanced.
Pulling the string was Longthread. Bridges. Another three for Villanova.
And they will not back down from Villanova, nor will Xavier. Two teams that I think can go a long way in March. And this guy
came up that board. How about the hustle there by Pascal? Here comes Bridges.
You'd love to see more of that. Maybe a high pick and roll. You bring a Mikal Bridges, who's really the biggest guy on the floor right now, away from the basket.
You ask for Bridges, you get Bridges.
And I think the size of Villanova might be a part of that. But when they come down confident, they give each other some room to work. Just a really, really efficient team.
Both teams have now made 4 straight baskets. We hit the 12-minute mark here. Spellman, he'll pull up. Got it.
And even now, when Villanova's gone to the bench, the size advantage they have and the length.
Brunson, good time.
And Ayton has been great. They turned it over 20 times last night.
Guard play has not been superb. And it was a concern. Point guard play was a concern.
Good pass inside, Pascal.
Next was the John Madrys of the world.
Cook's over there keeping an eye on Bridges, and now they try to couple him up, trap him. Didn't work, and a wide open three for Booth, who buries it.
Just a matter of be able to get that opportunity. I mean, Ben's done a heck of a job with this program. He really has.
Talking about job security. They gave him a 2-year extension after last year through 2027.
You got a heck of a deal. I thought I had a great deal.
Brunson, good pass. DiVincenzo, how about it? Laid it up with his left. 7 of 21 in the second half.
Tell you one thing, when you got leadership and good point guard play, that's where it all starts. Having an orchestra leader. What a career this kid's going to have. He's only a sophomore. Dante DiVincenzo is going to be a special Villanova player.
Yeah, no impact seniors on this Villanova team right now. They double team Brunson in the corner. How about that pass? Bridges. Look out. That made you it.
And they're down right now, 15.
I haven't had many games like this in the last couple of years where they've trailed by 15 points in the first half. Brunson, DiVincenzo launches another three, and that one is on.
And who made the play, Jay?
Brunson's got 11. The lead is down to 8 quickly. That's not a great shot, very quick. Jordan Bowen, another chance for Nova.
Got to get a few more touches, got to get people involved.
Brunson thinks about it, finds a man on the corner for 3. Bridges, count it! And a 6-0 run out of the gate.
They won the Super Bowl, played 7 years in the NFL.
That ends an 11-0 run. 4% on board to try to apply some pressure, and Brunson able to dribble through it. DiVincenzo launches a 3 right in front of the bench. Again, here's a steal. Brunson thought about passing it and realized the defender, Bowden, was in the passing lane. He's able to get his rebound. Amari Spellman. Oh!
You're trying to come back. You're down 7. Put the ball in his hands, man. You're in great shape.
8-minute mark, second half.
He doesn't turn the ball over.
Sets up Pascal. Knocks down a three, and a good job by Brunson.
Play at 25 were very efficient.
Tough shot from Daniel. Pascal with the rebound. Here's your run out. DiVincenzo
It's over.
will throw it down.
Summed up and away. Villanova. Now, great players.
No, he's getting more and more of them.
Why not? Why not if you're a kid? Why would you want to play for him or Calipari or some of these guys, Roy Williams?
Brunson draws contact. The kick. Gillespie. High arcing three, and it goes. For balls as he does above the rim.
Always under control, Brunson. What I like about him, no real trying to shake and bake and be flashy. Just under control, understanding how to play.
Booth, he tries a three, and he buries it.
Game, and we are underway, and Villanova will attack first.
Well, it's a Nova home game, but you mentioned it before, Dave. It has that neutral court, NCAA tournament arena, first round type feel.
From Eric Stafford.
Well, they're not going to be out of control. They're going to be patient, and they're going to make the extra pass. And that's why Jay Wright's been talking discipline and communication with his squad here early.
Mentioned Villanova picked first in Big East, and that shot knocked down by
bigger players on the perimeter, fun to watch.
Checking into the Lafayette lineup, number 44, Dylan Hastings, and Miles Cherry, number 54.
Nice.
Down low with the hammer, Omari Spellman. Villanova, Demir Casby Roundtree. Philadelphia's Newman Goretti High School, number 21.
Look out.
Indeed.
And Jay Wright trying to keep his guys sharp there on the sidelines. You know, this becomes a mental challenge when the score is like this, Dave, for both sides, because you want to be sharp. You still want to work on things if you're the Villanova coaching staff, like right there.
Bridges.
Three-point shooting, particularly
another run out here. Phil Booth, hard to the basket, laying up and in.
Kicks it out. Pascal for three. Too strong, and there's Spellman again. Great ball movement. A wide open shot for Bridges, and he knocks it down.
You take off, I'll hit you.
Carson Wentz wasn't having such a good year for the Eagles.
That's right.
Doug Peterson might want to contact him. DiVincenzo at about 6'5", 220 or so.
That's a good size quarterback.
Absolutely. It's one thing about these Villanova players, put together very, very well. Great weight training program here. Here's Spellman from three, and he hits. And it's 43-25. And again, the pressure in the backcourt. And again, just enough of the pass to get it across. And Cosby Roundtree puts it in. Yeah, they do a couple push-ups. DiVincenzo got a hand on that. And the lead from Brunson. And an easy lay-in at the other strong night. He now has 9. Robertson again. And that one came right out of his hands. Here's Brunson pushing the pace. Booth from three. 5.
So big to stay under control.
Meisner well short with an NBA level three-pointer. This building, of course, the home of the Philadelphia 76ers. A lot of buzz in this town about that team this season. Gillespie, catch and shoot, got it.
You got 3 great freshmen. Really, really good players that add a different facet of the game for you. You got to keep those guys engaged early on.
It's part of the magic of coaching, trying to figure out how to move that stuff through an entire year as Booth hits from way. So the Wildcats now come back into play. Sitting on a 9-point lead. Trying to run their offense. That's Booth, catch and shoot. Got it.
And this